Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The Coast Guard says presumed human remains are found in the wreckage of a tourist sub in the North Atlantic.
The agency's Marine Board of Investigation will conduct a formal analysis. The vessel, operated by Ocean Gate Expeditions, suffering a catastrophic implosion, killing all 5 passengers on board during a dive to the Titanic shipwreck.
Fox's Kristen Goodwin. Chicago and Washington, D.C. are reported to have the worst air quality in the world. They're considered unhealthy. Stretches from Iowa to New York to North Carolina from Canadian wildfire smoke. These guys work outdoors in Brown Deer, Wisconsin.
You know, you could feel it in my chest, and it felt like you smoked a bunch of cigarettes. Job's got to get done somehow.
A lot of coughing, and I don't usually cough.
A heat wave is spreading in the South and into parts of the Midwest. The Justice Department's asking a federal judge to block a new Florida law restricting property owners by people from certain countries, including China and Russia, calling that law unconstitutional. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball games and standing beside you at events that make this a good place to live. Together, we make a difference and reflect what's unbelievably good about our community. At Southern Heritage Bank, our strong roots make us good neighbors. Thank you for allowing us to serve you in the past and future. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It is a Thursday morning, 29th day of June. Good morning, everyone. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and we're on Mix 1041, Talk 1013 The Buzz. We are now on MixTV.tv, and we're on your phone, your mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. In the news this morning, the Chattanooga Times Free Press reports a Cleveland woman has been charged with impersonating a nurse at Erlanger Medical Center in Chattanooga. The woman allegedly, by the way, her name is Lydia Brock, age 28, allegedly pretended that she was a nurse at Erlanger's downtown Chattanooga Hospital on Sunday, removed one of the patient's IVs, and attempted to remove monitoring equipment from another. This according to court filings. Brock, Lydia Brock, age 28, of Cleveland, now faces 9 charges, including aggravated assault, impersonating a licensed professional, and abuse of vulnerable adults. This according to jail records. She was placed on a mental health hold following the incident. Brock told 2 patients at Erlanger she was a nurse while she was wearing a hospital gown, according to the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office. Now, security staff found vials of blood, fentanyl, and lidocaine, which is a local anesthetic medication, in Brock's purse. Shaw Industries, one of the world's largest carpet manufacturers, announced plans to close the Decatur, Tennessee plant in Meigs County. This impacts over 300 jobs. The State Department of Labor and Workforce Development said they were notified of the permanent closure, Plant 10 in Decatur, after the Dalton-based company filed an official worker adjustment and retraining notification. Shaw notified the department that dislocated worker would happen on June 27th. The closure of the Decatur plant affects 336 jobs. The facility is expected to close its doors on August the 29th. Shaw said this will, they are going to, shift. The plant's production efforts will shift to other facilities in North Georgia, and those employed at Plant 10, that's the Meigs County plant, can apply at their surrounding plants. And yesterday, I had a chance to interview Congressman Chuck Fleischman, who made a tour of Cleveland, made 7 stops in Cleveland, Bradley County yesterday. We met up with Congressman Fleischman at the Smart Factory Institute at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. But I tell you what, right before that, we're going to go live. I believe to Chattanooga. We have Senator Bill Hagerty on the phone. Senator, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Yes, I'm in Chattanooga this morning. Great to be here.
How are you, sir?
Doing very well. I'm always doing better, Steve, when I can be back home in Tennessee. Things are going so much better in Tennessee than they are going in the rest of the country.
Yeah. Well, listen, Senator, I want to talk about your tour and what you're going to be up to today and why you're here. But first, I have to get your reaction. Of course, the United States Senator Bill Hagerty with us. I have to get your reaction to what happened last weekend in Russia and anything that you can update us on the very latest.
So the situation there, as you know, is evolving rapidly. I think the media are very quick to portray this. I'm not talking about you, but I'm just talking about the Main Street, New York Times, Washington Post, very quickly to portray this as, some sort of dishevelment on the Russian side that Putin is clearly collapsing, that mutiny is afoot. I'd be very careful to take that. I've not had the opportunity to get back to Washington to get a classified briefing on this, but I've been watching Russia and their disinformation campaigns, their false flag campaigns for years. They're very good at putting out disinformation. Look at where Prigozhin, who has been Putin's #1 ally. He's now located in Belarus, even closer to Kiev than before. I'm watching this very carefully. We should not take our foot off the gas. We should maintain all care and caution. And I hope that Ukraine, again, I think we all want to see them win. I want to see it happen responsibly, not write them a blank check. I want to see the NATO allies step up to a much greater extent than they have. But this is a situation where I don't want to see this White House declaring victory too early and find ourselves falling victim of yet another Russian trap.
All right, we're joined by Senator Bill Hagerty, and you are on your 3rd annual statewide economic development tour, your visit to Chattanooga today. Tell me how it's going so far and what you're looking forward to.
Well, as you mentioned, this is my economic development tour. I think there are just too few of us, Steve, that serve in the United States Senate that actually have a real business background. I've been a businessman all my life. I'm not a politician. The only office I've ever run for is this office in the United States Senate. And upon my arrival, I realized that we need a lot more context, a lot more appreciation for what it's like to live under the rules and regulations that are being passed in the United States Congress and from this administration. I've been one of those people that have been on the other side of this. I've been regulated, and I understand, what the implications are of some of these rules. What I'm doing on these trips, really getting, on-the-ground input from Tennessee businesses about what it is that's making their life more challenging, what it is that Washington is doing or should be doing or should not be doing in order to make the United States of America and certainly Tennessee the very best place in the world to invest capital. We need to get our economy going again. Before the pandemic, the United States economy was growing at twice the rate of any other major economy in the world. That was because we had a business-oriented executive branch. That was because we were clearing out sclerotic regulations. It's all moved back the other direction now with the Biden administration waging war on American industry, coming in with regulation after regulation, driving energy prices through the roof, which, as you know, Steve, energy is an input factor and input cost for almost everything that's produced in America. And, again, everything that's produced here has got to be transported and shipped. When you drive energy costs up 40, 50%, you've got to expect the type of inflation that's been unleashed here. And then, again, they just continue to pour more regulations on without any kind of cost-benefit analysis. This is my opportunity to understand the implications of that, get good, solid feedback from Tennessee companies, and come back and push back hard in Washington.
We're joined by United States Senator Bill Hagerty live from Chattanooga. He's on his 3rd annual statewide economic development tour. You're going to be speaking with Hamilton County, their annual Farm Bureau legislative breakfast, really just here in a few minutes at about 7:30 this morning. You got to be looking forward to that.
No, I am, and I've gotten tremendous feedback from our farmers. I mean, they have to live under massive regulations, Steve. If you think about it, America's farmers have been the most productive, the most innovative of any agricultural industry in the world. We literally can feed the world here. But when you have EPA regulators that want to make it impossible to use fertilizers, you've got ahead of the world's largest food program, Ambassador Samantha Powers, coming out and stating that we ought to go back to the days of manure and compost. They forget that American innovation is what's put us in a position to literally feed the world. What we've got right now are, folks that want to impose something called Waters of the U.S. that would make it difficult for farmers to even, plow a field that's got a mud puddle in it. They want to take jurisdiction, federal jurisdiction, over every aspect of American business, whether it be farm business, small and medium-sized businesses here, you name it. This federal administration, this Biden administration, is trying to reach in to involve themselves in every aspect of America's economy. We've got to push back.
We're joined by United States Senator Bill Hagerty live from Chattanooga. I want to spotlight a couple of your other stops today in Chattanooga. You're going to visit the historic Coca-Cola Bottling Company, one of the first bottlers of Coca-Cola in the world.
I'm excited to do that, Steve. I mean, this is my understanding. It's the first Coca-Cola bottler in America. And I think that the history there, the world's most famous brand, the fact that it's got such strong roots in Tennessee, this is going to be, an absolutely, fabulous visit for me and a great way to kick off my time here in Southeast Tennessee.
Is it legal for them to give you some free Coke? Is that legal?
I don't know if it is or not, but if they do have any samples, I might have to take a sip. I'm a regular Coke fan. I'm not one that dislikes any of the product, but regular Coke is my absolute favorite.
Now, see, I've gotten into the Coke Zero. I love the Coke Zero, and it's hard to find.
I've tasted it before. It's not bad, particularly for a diet product.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I'm just still a fan of the classic Coca-Cola product.
Well, you can't beat it. And then finally, I know you are very, very interested in technology and what's to come. And boy, I tell you, you've got quite a visit with the EPB Quantum Lab. You're going to have a roundtable discussion there about 11:30 this morning. Tell me about that.
So, the innovation that's happening here in East Tennessee is absolutely amazing. And if you think about the partnerships that we've got here, you've got Oak Ridge National Lab, TVA, which is the largest utility in the country, and then you've got I think the far-sighted vision that EPB had when they decided to make Chattanooga the gig city and basically demonstrate the power of connectivity here. We've got the capability of doing massive research here, quantum research that requires very high-speed connectivity. There's a knowledge base here. There's a workforce here that understands that. And if you look forward, one of our greatest challenges on an international basis is keeping ahead of the game. Quantum computing is one of those things where China is investing massive amounts of money. What they hope to do is get to a place where they can break all of our cryptography, they can break all of our code. As you know, Steve, they're absorbing all kinds of data right now from around the world. This is why you've heard so many people express concern about TikTok. The Chinese might not be able to do, and I say the Chinese, I mean the Chinese Communist Party. The CCP may not be able to utilize that data today, but to the extent they can store it, to the extent they can develop quantum computing code cracking capabilities, they can come in and decipher that years later and have an incredible amount of very personal information about every American, about people all over the world, for that matter, where they put their, Huawei and ZTE systems in place. They put their, quote, Safe Cities program that have cameras that are taking the facial recognition data from every citizen there. It's quite scary. It's something we've got to stay ahead of so that we don't find ourselves under control or under the influence of nations that don't have our best interest at heart.
Senator Bill Hagerty in Chattanooga for a good part of the day today. Well, welcome back to Southeast Tennessee, Senator, and we look forward to seeing you here soon.
Thank you, Steve. All the best.
Thank you, sir. You as well. Senator Bill Hagerty, as he begins a statewide, has actually already started, but his third annual statewide economic development tour. Let's get a check of the streets right here. The Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report. Don Ledford Buick GMC truck saying yes to low interest rates and trade assistance in June. Your first payment won't be due until September. Visit donledford.com or North Lee Highway right there, right here in Cleveland. Traffic is flowing smoothly this morning. If you see a problem out there, call or text and let us know at 423-614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
Well, you need to get a great start to your day, and it happens with a visit to Hardee's. One of the Hardee's locations, there's definitely one near you. Flaky, buttery goodness. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast. Hey, folks, that includes their made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuit, biscuits and gravy, and French toast dips. Choose 2 of the same or mix and match for delicious breakfast variety at a Hardee's near you.
Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfasts bake goodness into your morning. Pick any 2 handcrafted favorites for only $5. Choose syrupy French toast dips, a made-from-scratch biscuit stacked with sausage and eggs, or a biscuit and gravy. With Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfasts, you get double the breakfast goodness for just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? It's great to save money. We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and many more. You can get an adjustable base for as little as $199, or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory, or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Well, so, I promoted that the decision desk could be guest hosting. At least one is here. Adam Lewis is here. A decision. How are you? Adam Lewis is here, everybody. How are you?
Good morning. Fantastic. Did you leave the iPad passcode out?
I don't know.
Just for me.
I don't know anything about that side of the deal. Yeah, Adam's just settling. Where is Shelton? He's late.
He said you wouldn't be done with news and weather and sports.
Well, we had Senator Hagerty too, so
that's probably why.
Until 7:30.
Yeah.
He's a lunatic. All right, so Adam, hey, Gideon, will you put the weather up on the screen? So yesterday we had Kristen Davis, a Mermaid mattress. Monday we had Zandra. Zandra was terrible on the weather. Her worst performance ever. Kristen was a little better. Now, Kim Gunter was here Tuesday with Dwayne. I wasn't here. So we're going to see if Adam does a better.
I have no preparation for this. It's going to be hot, folks. That's all I can say. It's going to be hot. It already looks like the wildfires of Canada are back outside.
Yep.
Seriously, though, it's not on our graphic, but the heat index is going to be up over 100. next 2 or 3 days straight, really.
It's going to be bad. So basically just stay inside and don't go outside.
Absolutely.
So here, let's go to the Mermaid. Thank you. That was a very informative forecast. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Tempur Breeze beds have the most sophisticated cooling technologies than any other mattress we carry. Come to Mermaid Mattress and you can save up to $500 during our July 4th savings event.
You see that? So Thursday, do you see the high? So here we go.
So I just read the numbers on that screen?
You know, Kristen had a hard time with this yesterday. There's the days of the week.
I understand how the calendar works.
Well, then let's see how I understand.
Okay, today it's going to be a high of 94. There is no low. I guess we've already reached our low. Is that what that means when there's a zero?
This is your friends at Channel 3. I have no idea.
30% chance of rain. 40 and 50% chance of rain the next 2 or 3 days. I guess it's really just that time of year where it rains every day at 6:30 for 10 minutes.
Like Florida.
That's right. Highs in the upper 90s Friday, Saturday. That's the 2 days we're going to have a seriously high heat index.
I didn't think we could get worse than Xandra and Kristen, but
you gave me zero preparation.
Well, look, man. I mean, here we are. I mean, I know you've been up all night.
How do they choose the graphics? There's 40% chance of lightning and thunderstorms.
Thunderstorm, yeah.
That day there is a cloud, a sun, rain, and a lightning.
Welcome to Southeast Tennessee.
It's factual.
You're also the public information officer of the Emergency Management Agency. You understand this?
I understand.
You should understand this.
But that is.
But you've had no sleep.
Confusing graphic. I didn't sleep.
Get out. Simply Bank temperature, is that accurate? Gideon's at 62.
Outside?
It's not updated.
It's not updated.
Where do you see that at?
The bottom left on the on Mixed TV.
Size 8 font there across the room.
It's an eye test.
I got it now. Yeah.
It's Post Malone. Mix 1041. Birthdays, anniversaries. Call or text those in. Simmons Bank celebration list. 423-614-6499. Hey, if you want to win a pair of tickets to the Tennessee Aquarium, call and text us on our Summer of Fun presented by Championship One Wrestling. We need your name and, I don't care, put aquarium, put something where we'll know what you're entering. 423-614-6499. We'll give those away at 9 a.m.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Mix 104.1. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Shelton, thanks for joining us.
Well, let's be honest. You've been coming at 7:05 to a 6 o'clock radio show for 20 years. Let's not. I was doing my hair. All right, I was doing my hair.
Yeah. This
First of all,
at 6.
Listen, yeah. They start with the national anthem. Have you ever? I mean, this is all serious.
5:30, really.
The national anthem every morning.
Yeah. Whitney.
Whitney
At
Houston.
6?
Yeah, on this radio station. Yeah.
By who? What version?
Good morning, Commissioner Ledford.
Oh, absolutely. No. It is the version.
Whitney?
Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl version.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
When she passed away in 2012, no kidding, we used to do different versions of the anthem, different people. When she passed away, I told whoever it was, I guess Dwayne, I said, we're just going to use Whitney from now on. There's no other version.
No,
Who was it? Was it Chris Stapleton that killed it?
He did a good job. He really did a good job.
Yeah,
he did a good job. His version of the national anthem and your ability to read the weather are like, I mean, it's night and day.
Listen,
that
you
was
just
awful.
tossed it to me. First of all, James Medlin texted in on these tickets, and he says, "Good job, Adam, with the weather." So. Automatic winner. Congratulations.
James Medlin, I don't even know him, but he's drinking this morning. I mean, that's it. I mean, anybody that
he
just
tossed
said
it to me with no preparation whatsoever.
it was like you were going. Oh, you said lightning bolt, sun cloud, and rain cloud.
Can we put it back up? Look at that.
You are EMA.
Yes,
I mean, you're supposed to provide people information. And you just,
I did. It's going to be hot. Stay indoors. And there's
smoky.
50% chance of everything.
We got
the next 3 days.
The Canadian smoke coming down here. We got
the Canadian smoke monster.
The Canadian smoke monster coming down here. I mean, air quality 0.
So Shelton walks in. If you're watching MixedTV.tv, you think we're matching. We're kind of are. But I have another shirt in the back that I was going to wear, and I spilled strawberry juice all over it. I fall out my mouth, so.
Yeah.
Strawberry juice in the morning?
Yeah,
idiots.
Those high C's will get you every time. Listen, so Adam calls me yesterday and says, "Hey, don't forget we're going to be on the radio." And I was like, yeah. I remember. He's like, yeah. He said, "We need to do something shocking." I said, "On this morning show?" He said, "Yes." Yep. I said, "What are we going to do? Play a song?" What?
There's a roast? Good God. All right, hey, it's time for the Simmons Bank celebration list. Gideon, put up the list if we are, because I didn't write it down.
Hey, here we are.
Here we are. I'll let these guys do it. You got the birthday.
Is this it? Yeah. Listen. Rodney Murray from the YMCA turns 61 today. Charlie Ellis turns 50. Tyler Jobe turns 17. And Brian Fretwell.
Yep.
From Direct Primary Care Associates, who tomorrow will be taking his pilot's license.
No, it's today.
I thought it was tomorrow.
No, it's today. I'm almost positive.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
It was today. It was today.
So Brian Fretwell today is taking his pilot's license to get his final pilot's license. He'll be taking his test. I hope he's a lot better at that than his medical stuff. Or this will be Brian's last birthday, but that's fine, whatever. But Brian Fretwell today turns 55 years old. Don't know if that's true or not, but it's a nice round number. Nice round number.
Somebody just texted me, wants to know, well, before I say that, call or text in your birthdays. 423-614-6499. We're also giving away a pair of passes to the Tennessee Aquarium, part of our Summer of Fun contest, sponsored this week by Championship One Wrestling, which we'll get into that in a minute. About Championship One, we got a big announcement to make. They're coming in later, actually.
Me versus Adam in a cage match, a barbed wire cage match.
I found myself in a YouTube rabbit hole last night. I found a documentary about the junkyard dog.
Ted DiBiase.
And Ted DiBiase.
Yes, I watched it. Unbelievable.
It's Dark Side of the Ring on YouTube last night.
Yes.
I couldn't stop watching. I watched the whole thing. Anyway, Championship One Wrestling.
You have cable? Do you have cable?
No, it's on my iPad. But I do. No, I have satellite. I have a dish.
I'll tell you, Jennifer keeps him downstairs. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to come upstairs.
I haven't been on the bomb shelter in years.
Until it's bedtime. Jennifer's like, you stay downstairs. You're not influencing the kids. Holden and Reagan do not need any more.
Yeah, them and their father, they were talking this last night.
Do you also have twin beds there in the master?
Yeah,
still sleep in the twin beds?
We as Lucy and Desi's. All right, so you can win. Text or call 423. So you can tell nobody's awake at my house. 423-614-6499. A pair of passes to the aquarium. Give those away at 9 a.m. Somebody wants me to ask you about your website picture. What's going on?
Well, actually, that was my. I was updating my Facebook profile pic. It was just another.
I'll say.
Thank you. And so all I was doing was I had the Atlanta Braves World Series trophy for the last 2 years,
which you coordinated with Ashley right here.
I mean, I just had everything there, and so I thought it was time to update it. I tried my best. I told Greg Phillips this. I tried my best to hide that so no one could see that I updated it. I just wanted to update it.
It does not work.
It doesn't work.
All you did was hide it from yourself.
But because all of a sudden my phone blew up, and I don't know how many people truly hate me in this county. But I know of 54 right off the bat.
What I love is I had updated mine and started getting beat up about it, but 5 minutes later,
you had some AI bot, right? Take your picture.
No, it was a legit photo this time.
Not. So either way, I'm sorry.
Larry, I was at Town Square yesterday, and Larry pointed out he loved your blazer. I guess
I should have because I bought it from there. Yeah, I mean,
hey, when is the duck race?
August 12th. It's a Saturday.
Jamie Kyle.
Yeah.
What?
Jamie was wondering where your normal month-long sabbatical was. He said you're here an awful lot.
Just get ready.
Well, he said it's usually after the duck race you go MIA.
Yeah, after the duck race. Yeah, I'll be gone for football season.
That's good. That's a little bit later this year, isn't it?
Yeah, we moved it later, so it's a good point. We moved it later, and it's a Saturday for the first time ever. I have no idea. I'm not a part of that. I have no idea. Ask Ashley and the board of directors. I have no clue. All right, let's get a quick news update. 7:31 sports right around the corner.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, a Cleveland woman has been charged with impersonating a nurse at Erlanger Medical Center. Lydia Brock, age 28, faces 9 charges on that. We'll have more on that coming up at the top of the hour. Shaw Industries closing their Meigs County plant. 336 jobs affected. The closing will happen effective August the 29th. However, the 336 people there will be able to apply at other Shaw plants, and that will not impact North Georgia. Also, I spoke with Congressman Chuck Fleischman yesterday, the Bradley County Schools Pies Center. You can see that full interview at mixtv.tv. And the congressman was in town. He's the Chamber of Commerce, spoke to the Lions Club, had some other visits in Cleveland yesterday. And guys, we're so excited about this. Mayfield Dairy celebrating 100 years of ice cream, and they're going to have a big event today to celebrate that. They're going to have a birthday party or birthday ice cream party in Athens from 3 until 5 o'clock today. Dwayne Williams will broadcast live right here. They're going to have free scoops of ice cream at the Mayfield Visitor Center. Maggie the cow will be there, plus tours of the Mayfield plant. And I tell you, Shelton, 100 years of Mayfield ice cream.
Unbelievable. I mean, 100 years of local ice cream. To think that Scotty Mayfield was 3 when his grandfather got that started.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
but no,
it really. I mean, you think about that to be able to survive. I mean, all the financial turmoil that America has seen. It's incredible to think about that. Have that started with a small dairy, and now it's really an Eastern board name that we all know and love. And so every time we go down to Braves game, it's line after line to get to Mayfield Dairy, and it really is. It's incredible. 100 years. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, they're going to celebrate today, and I think we should all celebrate with some Mayfield ice cream. Again, Dwayne will broadcast live from the big event from 3 until 5 o'clock, 7:34.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, let's get a check of the streets. Adam Lewis, Daddy, you actually have the. Do the second one.
With the Don Ledford Chevrolet is saying yes to low interest rates.
Let's do it again with some energy.
June.
That's terrible.
Hey, if I wasn't reading, I'd do it. Your first payment won't be due till September, FYI. They are fine sponsors of the traffic, which, by the way, all clear.
And Sheldon, if you'll notice, we turned an NPR there for a moment. We appreciate that, Bob Edwards. That ain't the first time.
Yeah.
Traffic, it's fine. If you see a problem, call or text 423-614-6499. Text is Selwood Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller, EXP Real Estate. He'll sell your house fast for cash, even if you don't want him to. Also, you can call the volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, that same number. We're also giving away a pair of passes to the Tennessee Aquarium, part of the Mix 1041 MixTV.TV Summer of Fun. We do this every week, and today at 9 a.m. we'll give away a pair of passes to the Aquarium. Do that again this afternoon. This week, sponsored by Championship One Wrestling, and they're actually going to join us, I believe. Not maybe tomorrow. That's tomorrow. They're going to join us tomorrow. Make a big announcement tomorrow. There we go. Who knows? All right. We'll come back. Sports is next.
This is John Davis. You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
The future of healthcare is here. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is changing the way we approach healthcare. With our program, you get personalized attention from a healthcare provider who knows your health history, free generic medications, discount brand name medications, and convenient telemedicine options. We are committed to providing quality, accessible healthcare for all. Join us in shaping the future of healthcare with Direct Primary Care Associates and our new pharmacy benefits. Direct Primary Care Associates, the future of healthcare.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
1041, we're on mixedtv.tv. Good morning. It's the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. And we'll let Shelton take a stab at the weather here in a moment. Adam is 0 for 2.
Take it away, Shelton.
All right, well, hang on. Let's hear this.
For a limited time, take advantage of $400 savings on select Stearns & Foster mattresses at this area's locally made and national brand headquarters, Mermaid Mattress.
Why are you stepping all over his weather talking about your trip with Roger? What's the matter with you?
I'm excited about it. It's going to be a fun trip.
You going to Montana?
Yeah, I don't know what the weather is out there, though.
Well, he'll tell you.
I've never been.
I will. The Mermaid Mattress 7-day forecast. 94 today, 97 tomorrow with a low of 73, 40% chance of lightning bolts, raindrops, and sunshine.
See?
A little bit of clouds.
Yeah.
96 on Saturday, 93 on Sunday, then 90 and 90 to begin your week next week. It's going to be a hot one out there. Protect yourself. UV rays are going to be out like crazy. Sunscreen, stay inside. This is all brought to you by Mermaid Mattress.
Oh, now here we go.
You practiced the entire commercial break.
That's pretty good. No.
We were talking about Pop-Tarts the whole commercial break.
So you're serious?
What's going on about
They're outlawing Pop-Tarts?
All right. So Europe has already done this, but Pop-Tarts have yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 40 dyes in
The
them.
dyes. I was talking about this with somebody last night.
So the dyes
are a thing.
Are causing cancer. And they're showing
and ADHD in kids.
And ADHD in kids. And so UK's already banned it. California's banning it. The only thing that I may be behind for California now, New York's taking the same steps, and other states now. Now the FDA's looking into it even stronger. But there was 2 different studies from like Harvard and somewhere else. These dyes are linking directly to ADHD and cancer possibly in Pop-Tarts.
I'm telling you, Jesus, take the wheel.
I have been, and I'm a prime example. I've been eating Pop-Tarts all my life. So the ADHD thing, obviously.
Is it just certain flavors?
Any of the ones with,
please not the cinnamon.
Well, I don't know about that, but any of the ones that have and you look on the back, it's listed. The FDA did say that if you have concerns, look on the back of the Pop-Tart box.
So you're looking for the
yellow
dyes.
5, yellow 6, or red 40. Those are the 3 dyes that are now linking to ADHD, Alzheimer's, and some other things there.
Hey,
what is really safe anymore?
Hey, Bobby Ludwig, have you heard that Pop-Tarts are going to be outlawed?
Hey, Steve, I've not heard, but I wouldn't be surprised as long as they don't get rid of my toaster strudels, Steve.
Well, it's all Kellogg's, and I've been eating Pop-Tarts all my life. Hey, Bobby, say hi to Stephen Shelton and Adam Lewis.
That's the reason. We got it. We finally figured it out, guys.
Yep, I know. There it is. Say hi to Shelton and Adam Lewis.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning.
Hey, Bobby, what's the Pop-Tart parent company? I need to make sure they're not in my portfolio.
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's, yeah.
It's Tony the Tiger's fault.
Teeny tiny little company, I'm sure.
What's your favorite combination of Pop-Tarts, Steve?
Me?
Combo. Yeah. Oh, that's a great question. This is a great question. What's your favorite combo? So if you have like cinnamon and then you put it with something else.
Oh no, I do chocolate Pop-Tarts and strawberries, which is why I'm wearing the shirt I'm wearing this morning. Because I spilled strawberry juice all over my other shirt.
You dip your chocolate Pop-Tart in strawberry juice?
No, I just consume it at the same time with some coffee.
Where do you get strawberry juice?
It's some.
You squeeze them?
I know this man's never had a fruit in his life. Does he realize that the juice?
Strawberry juice. Can you buy a bottle of strawberry juice at Publix or Cook's?
When you eat, the strawberry juice does come out.
I get that.
Yeah.
So do you? Do you juice strawberries every morning? What do you do?
That's a good idea.
Milk them into your cup? I mean,
well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, what was that, Bobby?
I did call in for a reason. Can I do that? Because speaking of breakfast, mine's on the cooking right now.
Well, and see, that's the issue.
Is this Bobby's picture?
Yeah.
He looks nothing like I thought he would look.
You've never seen
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. All right, Bobby, come on.
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow down 74 points. It closed at 33,853. The S&P down just 1.5 points. It closed at 4,377. However, the NASDAQ up 36 points to close at 13,592. Back to the party in the studios, guys.
Oh, that's a great toss.
There we go.
Great toss.
All right.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Bobby, how do we get a hold of you?
Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Miner gas station. Hey, so is my picture better or worse than expected?
No. I mean, yeah, great picture. I didn't think you looked like
20 years ago, but it's fine.
Yeah, no. But anyway, we'll see you guys.
he didn't want to go down that road. You see him pump the brakes? He was like, no. So real quick, Skittles?
No.
Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, Rice Krispies, Pop-Tarts, Ritz Crackers, Betty Crocker Fudge Brownie Mix. Like, you're going to have to empty your entire kitchen.
What's wrong with Ritz Crackers?
Stovetop stuffing, and I'm not going to go into this, but one of our local fast food chains, they have some issues with some of the foods they're serving.
These are
the top 7. They're linking the ingredients in these foods to now they're linking them to brain issues, basically.
Like mental?
No, just ADHD, Alzheimer's.
Also known as mental.
Well, I mean, I didn't know where you were going with that, so I tried to cover it. So, but these are what the top foods right now that they're looking at
Ritz Crackers
to possibly ban or alter in the United States to make them more safe for consumers.
What is in a Ritz Cracker that causes Alzheimer's?
Well, I didn't say that.
It's the dyes, is what he's saying.
Where are you getting this information?
You're stuck on a strawberry.
It's been all over the news. I don't know what are you doing here. Regardless, Ritz Cracker. I know we got more to do, but Ritz Crackers.
We really don't. He's been looking at tomorrow's schedule all morning, so it's wide open.
Ritz Crackers also been linked to high cholesterol, inflammation in the body, and so anyways, they're going back to maybe look at it's the cottonseed oil inside of Ritz Crackers.
Cottonseed oil.
Yeah, that's what's in my strawberry juice, cottonseed oil.
That you squeeze every morning.
That's the problem. Well, all right. So here we go. It's the Town Squire. And, hey, have you heard the Town Squire is having a birthday? Come in and celebrate their 46th birthday at the Town Squire. It's a great time. Go ahead and check out the sportswear selection, all sale priced. Peter Millard, Johnny O, Southern Tide. And Larry's got these new quarter-zip vineyard vines that I saw yesterday that I may or may not have gotten one for my birthday yesterday. But anyway, Larry, I tell you, it's unbelievable. He's getting shipments every day. Got some while I was standing there. The anniversary celebration now, the Town Squire, that store-wide sale. The shop that appreciates customers, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. Hey, Larry has got your tickets if you want to see Josh Heupel for the Bradley Youth Football League on Monday night, July 24th. This will be the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. Starts at 5:30 with a silent auction event at 6. $50 per ticket, and they're going fast. Town Squire has the tickets. You can get them there. And or you can call Kendra Collins at 650-7971.
Not this week. She's on vacation.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Well, especially call her this week. Especially call. No.
Hey, cinnamon Pop-Tarts are fun.
Or what?
Cinnamon.
How about chocolate Pop-Tarts?
Jody sent the ingredients here.
Yep.
All right, Julia
Perfectly
Child,
fine.
can I do the sports report? My God. All right, here we go. It's the HI Memorial. You'd be more Justin Wilson from Louisiana. Forget Julia. All right. Shelton. Braves win 3-0, swept the Twins.
Yes.
They're playing pretty good, aren't they?
They're playing well. I think Acuna is on his way to be the 5th Brave, Atlanta Brave, to ever win the MVP. Dale Murphy twice, Terry Pendleton, Chipper Jones, and Freddie Freeman, the only other 4 Braves to win the MVP in the National League. So, yeah, I think Acuna is on his way.
Just missed Chain Night, by the way, 2 nights ago.
Yeah, thanks.
What was that?
Chain Night. It was Acuna.
Okay, very nice.
Josh Rogers never gives those tickets away.
Hello to Matt Carlson, who's listening in, wondering how I'm tolerating you, Sheldon. So, good morning to him. Domingo, how do you say his last name?
Domingo German.
German or German? It's got an accent.
They said German on ESPN.
German, okay.
Again, 24th ever perfect game. That means no walks, no hits batsmen, and no hits allowed. 24th, think about this, 24th in Major League Baseball history.
It's unbelievable.
For the Yankees last night as they beat the A's.
But does it count because they beat the A's? I mean,
that's true. That's true.
So apparently, Shelton, the A's are going to Las Vegas. Is that official?
That is, yes, official. Although Oakland fans decided if they started showing up now, they thought they could save the team. But showing up after the deal is done usually doesn't work.
Well, and that's the point there. Chattanooga Lookouts clinched a Southern League playoff berth for the first time since 17. Hey, I think we got Lookouts tickets. Hang on. So we're giving away a bunch of prizes this morning. We're just joining us by Shelton and Adam Lewis. Daddy! Who's also apparently known as Julia Child. Of course, Shelton's bumming everybody out, telling us we're all going to drop our heads off, die.
I just said there's going to be less stuff at the grocery store.
If you ate a Pop-Tart or Ritz cracker or stuff, my God.
Skittles also.
My God.
They're number one.
Hey, let me give you a life hack, and you'll thank me. Hershey Kisses with Skittles. Combine the I love matching flavors. Look at, I call him Julia Child earlier.
What do you do at night? Strawberry juice?
That's in the morning.
Mornings.
Only 6 months of the year. What time do you go to bed?
About 3.
I see. I rest my case.
He got enough sleep this weekend. He's fine.
We're giving away tickets to Chattanooga Lookouts. They're going to play at home tomorrow. We're going to do these for tonight, actually. Let's see.
Somebody's going to get down there and not have tickets.
No.
I'm going to tell you now.
Hey, they're playing the Smokies.
Do not fall into this trap if you're listening to this show. You're going to go down there and have to buy your way into the game. These tickets are not going to be valid.
Hey, it's Ashley's in charge of this, so you know there are no tickets. Anyway, let's give these away right now, as a matter of fact. We've got the next 10 minutes. If you want to see the Chattanooga Lookouts tonight, it'll be a nice night down at Lookout Stadium, whatever it is, AT&T. 7:15. They're playing the Smokies, Tennessee Smokies tonight. 4 tickets to the Lookouts. If you want to go, call or text us in the next 10 minutes till 8 a.m. at 423-614-6499. Call the Volunteer Redapest Mix line or text the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller at eXp Real Estate. And he'll sell your house fast for cash, even if you don't want him to.
Is Ron Sandberg still the manager of the Smokies?
Good Lord, I'll go if he is. We find that out
on the air?
I'm looking.
No, we left the air several years ago. What? If he's the manager, I'll go, and I don't go to anything. Back in a second here. If you'll find that out after the break, and then we'll come back and talk about what time Adam went to bed. That'll be fascinating.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, Mansfield, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Are you interested in
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? And right now at our clearance center, you can get an adjustable base for as little as $199 or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Dad, I don't feel so good.
What'd you say, babe?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to take your temperature?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it does look high. Let's schedule an appointment with DPCA.
Direct Primary Care Associates is here to help with times just like these. The convenience of same-day and telemed visits. They are always available to help with your busy lifestyle. Visit us online at directpca.com.
Mix 1041, mixtv.tv, couple minutes before 8 o'clock. And ladies and gentlemen, now we really have a party. We have the pastor of Mount Olive Ministries, Mr. 4th of July himself, James Sears. We have well, a man who I don't know where he's been. Doug Vierthaler, all he's got's a construction hat on all the time. Cleveland Ford general manager. And we're going to blow some things up on Tuesday night. And then we have Shelton, who's now decided to sit next to Adam Lewis.
Well, sorry, they told me to move.
I don't blame them. I mean, look at you. And you don't bathe but once a week. Now, you have bummed everyone out, Shelton. You've now caused a depression because of these foods you're saying we can no longer eat.
I just said that if they had those yellow dyes, red dyes, they're going to be banned. And so I see that you brought your own personal stash of Pop-Tarts in here. And
I brought props.
Yeah.
These are free and clear. You're good.
So, praise the Lord!
Yeah. No dyes. Contains no dyes.
Yeah. So there we go.
No dyes.
It's got to be true. It's on the package.
Cornstarch. Salt, baking soda.
Now you're
molasses.
And on the news.
Oh, yeah, it's all true.
It's all true.
Hey, so listen, I got something to tell Pastor Sears.
No dyes.
So yesterday, I find myself at Aubrey's with Richie Hughes.
Okay.
Now, one would wonder,
did you wake up and find yourself
there?
there?
Was I a prisoner? Was I a hostage? Well, here's what happened. So I'm leaving. And Richie introduces me to Tim and Janice Sams. They're realtors at, I believe, at Remax or something. I know at Crylike. Here was a statement, though, that they uttered to me. They said that our pastor, Edwin Lipsey, thinks the world of you. Now, let me. The reason I mention this is I think of you. Has anyone ever said to me, our pastor, James Sears, thinks the world of you? Absolutely not. But I get that from Lipsey, and I've known him 10 minutes. I've known you for 30 years. Never has anyone told me that until yesterday.
Take that.
I don't want that.
Where are we headed here?
Why would you lie?
Oh, Lord, have mercy, Shelton.
Why would you lie? I mean, it's.
I'm getting it from Lipsey, and I've never had anybody tell me that from you. Why? What happened?
I don't know.
I have some.
Go ahead. We're joined.
Be slow to speak. I believe there's a passage.
Yes.
Be slow to speak. I'm just going to pause.
Well, the slow to speak thing hit these two, but it's a whole different thing than Scripture. I guarantee you that right now.
The red
We're
dye.
joined by James Sears, is officially now the pastor of Mount Olive Ministries. Doug Vierthaler, general manager, Cleveland Ford. Well, guys, here we go again. James, it's a tradition unlike any other. Not the Masters, no, we're talking about the 4th of July, Mount Olive and Cleveland Ford. My goodness, what a tradition.
It is a tradition, and a great tradition, one that we look forward to every year. You said it Monday when talking to my father. It's one of the biggest events Cleveland has. But it's a lot of fun. It's a family environment event, not just in Bradley County, but across our nation. And we're just glad that we're able to bring it to Bradley County, to Cleveland, and partner with Cleveland Ford to be able to do so.
Yeah. Doug Vierthaler obviously trying to pay penance for his life doing this now. Doug, Cleveland.
Hang on a second. I got a really large check here. It says Mount Olive Church.
Nice.
Can we change some wording on that?
Care of Cleveland Ford.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've been blessed by that.
Let's flip that. I've never got a check from Heartline to Mount Olive.
Man, nobody has.
How many?
Nobody.
Let's go that road. How many checks have you wrote to South Cleveland or to Ed Lipsey to get somebody to say that? That's what I'd like to know, where we're headed with that
Why
one.
don't you have an auction worthwhile sometime? Maybe I'll write you one. How about that?
There we go.
Oh, come on now.
All right, everybody to their corners.
So on a side note to that, it's good to take care of the local church.
Amen.
No, it's a big commitment for Cleveland Ford every year. Yeah. It's our largest commitment. It's the largest event that we have in Cleveland, and so it's an honor and a privilege to be able to do it every year. So.
It's and really on you think about it, and although the thousands and thousands are all over the place, it really is. It may be the biggest event when you put everybody together. And I will say I do appreciate Mount Olive Ministries. They are sponsoring this week of Mix 30, our celebration of 30 years, 30 contests in 30 weeks. And Bridget and you have really, I'm sure it was you more, but came up with quite a prize package this week. And actually one that is going to mean a lot to people Tuesday night, James, with, well, first of all, a $100 gift card to Chili's. There you go.
Right.
That's good.
That's good.
But then VIP parking at the fireworks show, VIP seating for a family at the fireworks show, free snacks and drinks in the VIP area at the fireworks show, and you will get to try to sober up Doug Vierthaler. And well, wait, I just added that one.
Excellent.
Wow.
Good luck with all that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Do you get to fire off the fireworks? I mean, this VIP seating, do you get like the
No, you got to be licensed. That's a state law. That's not
We got
mine.
5 days. I mean, that's like minister's license, for instance. Oh, come on now. I mean, it's the
You
same
can't get
deal.
that online, I'm afraid, Steve.
Too bad. James, that's a great package, buddy. We appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it really is. And to see the fireworks from that location, it is the closest place. You know, there's a lot of people that get there, I'd say starting early in the morning, they'll park in certain areas around the mall so that they can have good view of it. But our partners with Panera Bread, they have been great to let us host the VIP area there. And they closed down, I think, at 3 or 4 that day. We come in and we start setting up the VIP area. So when you win this package, you'll come in that side street of Panera there where the stoplight is. Just show them the pass, and they'll bring you right in. There's a parking spot right there. We'll have chairs set up for them right there. If they want to get there early, you know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and park, and then go over, walk right across the street to Chili's, eat dinner, come back over. There'll be snacks, ice cream, things like that. It's going to be a great night, and it is by far, Doug, the best seating area to be able to see the
And
fireworks.
the parking spot's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, it is.
Or what's in that envelope. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Parking is a plus. So
We're joined by our friends from Mount Olive Ministries, Cleveland Ford. I want to go to Doug for a second. Doug Vierthaler, of course, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. Everybody's watching the progress out there. Give us the latest. What's happening?
So appreciate everybody's patience, first off. It's been a bit, I greet a customer about once a day looking around at the sky trying to figure out where the service department is, where the used car department is, where the new car department is. So the showroom will probably open August 1st. The truck center will open August 1st if we can get power to it. We're still working through some issues, but then we go into phase 2, which is the real hard part, which is driving all the service traffic down. It'll be down below the first building. We'll drive it into the old Vehicles Direct building, and we'll greet customers there because they'll start working on the service lanes and things like that. So progress is coming along. We can't say that we haven't run into some bumps in the road. There's been a few. Some of the concrete problems and just getting the equipment and supplies, and so we've been in it 9 months now. We probably got another 6 months left before we're completely done, and we'll have a grand opening for the city.
It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, it's going
I got to take a tour of it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
It really is. And so now let's talk vehicles, because I know I've been talking to you, and you've still got a great supply of vehicles.
We do. You know, the Ford is starting to come out with some incentives. You got some good interest rates. You even got some rebates through the 4th of July. You know, we're obviously closed on the 4th of July for a celebration of our country. But yeah, we have inventory. We have some good inventory. I mean, we have trucks. We have Bronco Sports. We even have a Bronco that shows up every now and then unsold.
Imagine that.
We're getting big into we're starting to sell the EVs. We got a couple of Mach-E's, a couple of Ford Lightnings. So that's starting to take a foothold maybe a little bit. You know, about 1 in 100 cars we sell might be an EV. So, you know,
Was it the truck you were telling me that's really fast, the EV?
But all of them. I mean, you imagine a go-kart that goes 70 miles an hour in 3 seconds. So
it's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, they're really incredible. So,
Hey, Shelton,
yeah.
Doug Vierthaler, Doug here, played in the NHL. Did you realize this? I
didn't know this.
Hartford Whalers, and then they
game and a half.
Game and a half. Well, no, it's not, we don't have to get into details. I tell people that's about you all the time.
I was mean back then. Yeah, no.
He was mean, and he would have been the great one. And he actually he knows the great one. Go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, no, I actually met him one time. Yeah.
Oh, one time.
So, yeah.
Well, see, I'm trying to be evangelistic like James here, and you're killing it.
Yeah, one of my good buddies in college played with him, so I got to meet him one time.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
Pastor Sears, you know, you guys, you know, you basically own July 4th at Mount Olive Ministries. I mean, you guys have done so much for it. But what else is going on? So what's post July 4th? What's Mount Olive Ministries? What's happening?
Well, of course, summer, like most churches, is our missions emphasis. Yeah. And so we got a lot of teams that are out on mission right now. One of them in South Dakota that's working with Native Americans. We do a lot of work with Native Americans. And as soon as they get back, that team gets back, the guy that is leading that is taking a group of 30 students to New Mexico to do ministry out in that area. So just a lot of missionary work. Just finished up VBS, as a lot of churches do. It's just a good time to get out, and we really feel like it's important to expose people to other things other than our area and our culture, because when you get outside of Cleveland, and you've heard my father say this for years, and I as well, Cleveland really is a great place to live, and we are so blessed. But when you get into third world countries and you get even outside of Tennessee, you see some areas that are not as fortunate as we are. And we have our own needs, we have our own issues like anything else, but this is really a great place to live. And so we do a lot of that missionary work throughout the summer.
And you do it right here also. Let's James, go over the details one more time. Sure. Tuesday, July 4th, everybody's excited. Tell me about it.
So fireworks going to start at 9:15. We encourage people to get there a little bit early, get a parking spot. I don't really know what time the police will start shutting off the entrances. So I would say safe bet 45 minutes to an hour, I think, if you get there.
Evie will probably shut it off tonight.
Well,
so, I mean, knowing her.
She could. But that's the reason for that is because the parking lots start getting full, and so they don't want to make people circling around trying to pull back out. So get there, get a good spot. Bring your family, bring a picnic, or eat at one of the area restaurants that are there. That's a great option as well. Don't fill up their parking lot and not allow other people to come in, but eat, go find another place to park. Anywhere around that mall area is going to be great viewing. We shoot them from the T.O. Lowry Ministry Center.
Yes.
And which is on a hill, so it's elevated. And it's a great night. Again, starts at 9:15, but you need to get there early. Exiting, always, we exit right. It's the fastest way to empty the lots.
That's really gone well.
And it really has gone well. Evie has done a great job, and her team at the Cleveland Police Department being able
lieutenant
to
now.
Yeah, amazing. So come out, enjoy, bring your family. Great night event. I want to say thanks to Doug and Cleveland Ford for being longtime partners. Steve, and I will say thank you to you. You are a great friend and a great community member.
I've never had anyone.
And we do celebrate this month with you at the radio station.
And we do appreciate that.
Was it your birthday yesterday?
No, his birthday's on the 4th.
On the 4th.
You're a grand old.
That's why he never comes to the 4th of July.
No kidding.
He thinks he's more important than the event itself.
Well, my mother raised me saying, Junior, these fireworks are for you. Why do you think I'm such a...
You grew up to hate them.
No.
Right on one of them.
She put bottle rockets on his cake instead of candles. Is what it was. Blow it out.
He's got a fear now. It's a phobia. He can't handle it.
We'll have the soundtrack.
It's like my dog.
We'll have the patriotic soundtrack.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Turn to Mix 104.1 to the soundtrack.
At least once a year, it's fine.
Yeah.
By the way, congratulations, Doug, on your NIL deal with Speedway. It's very nice. He's got, if you look on Mix TV, it's very. There we go. There it is.
Thank you,
guys. Great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us in. We'll see you on the 4th.
Yeah, see you next year. ClevelandFord.com. And how do we get more information about Mount Olive Ministries?
You can check us out online or go to one of our social media pages.
What's the matter?
Show up on Sunday.
Give the
address. Again, good morning, Tim and Janice Sams. Thank you for telling me the way that Ed Lipsey feels about me. And this man here could not feel worse about me, obviously.
Well, hey, let's go back. Steve, I have been with you and been to this radio station more times than Ed Lipsey ever has. I've been in the community longer than Ed Lipsey has.
That one's coming.
So I have built you up over and over on the radio. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of it. That's the truth.
But, and honestly, none of us speak to each other outside this studio. We're all radio friends. We don't care. Or at least that's me.
Well, when you talk about people the way you do online, there's a reason for that.
What's going on? It's going to be my birthday, man. Come on.
It's his birthday.
All right, fine. But I totally agree with you. All right. I tell you what, we'll come right back with a friend of all of ours, Larry McDaniel. If you have a prom, wedding, or any other formal event to plan for, visit the Tuxedo Department.
Dad, I don't feel so good.
What'd you say, babe?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to take your temperature?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it does look high. Let's schedule an appointment with DPCA.
Direct Primary Care Associates is here to help at times just like these. The convenience of same-day and telemed visits. They are always available to help with your busy lifestyle. Visit us online at directpca.com.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A heat wave is spreading, and 120 million Americans are under air quality alerts.
Storms are helping move the smoke from the Canadian wildfires towards the eastern seaboard, where air quality alerts are up for another day. Extreme heat hangs around the south, with excessive heat warnings and advisories stretching from California along the Gulf Coast towards the southeast.
Fox meteorologist Janice Dean. State bans on transgender-related health care for minors are put on hold by federal judges in Kentucky and Tennessee, and protests over a fatal police shooting spread in France.
Cars in public buildings were on fire in the suburbs of Paris. 2,000 officers deployed to keep order couldn't stop the anger from overflowing. It was triggered by the death of a 17-year-old delivery driver named Nael. He didn't stop his car when told to. An officer fired a bullet into his chest through the driver's side window.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk at 17 minutes after 8 a.m. Good morning, Mix 1041. MixTV.tv. We're on Talk 1013 The Buzz, and we're on the free Mix 1041 app on your phone and mobile devices. All right, a Cleveland woman's been charged with impersonating a nurse at the Erlanger Hospital, downtown Chattanooga. Lydia Brock, 28, of Cleveland, faces 9 charges, including aggravated assault, impersonating a licensed professional, abuse of vulnerable adults, and more. Brock had told 2 patients at Erlanger that she was a nurse. She was wearing a hospital gown, and officials say that she also, in her purse, had vials of blood, fentanyl, and lidocaine, which is a local anesthetic medication. As Lydia Brock is now in jail. Also, the Shaw plant in Decatur is shutting down on August the 23rd. 336 jobs will be lost in Decatur. However, those people will be able to apply for positions at other Shaw plants. This will not affect the North Georgia Shaw location, and they will continue in Dalton and the other locations. They did file the mandated worker adjustment and retraining notification with the state prior to the closure, and that was August 29th. That is when the closing will happen. It's the 100th anniversary of Mayfield Ice Cream. They will be at the Mayfield Visitor Center And 100 years of Mayfield, free scoops of birthday party ice cream. That's actually a flavor they've just come out with, obviously, this year. And that's going to be from 3 until 5 o'clock today. Maggie the cow will be on hand. Dwayne, what was that? You all right?
Maggie.
No, it's pretty good. Okay. Thank you for interrupting the broadcast for that. Mayfield Visitor Center today from 3 until 5 o'clock, and they're going to have free tours of the plant and more. Dwayne Williams, is that what you're doing? You're mooing at Dwayne?
Is Dwayne coming in today?
No, he'll be at the Mayfield area at 3 to 5 doing the show.
Well, hey.
So it's later today, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. That is local and state news. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, let's get a check of the streets. Let's go back over to Adam Lewis. Shelton is here. They're guest hosting for Bridget, who's somewhere lost on Orange Beach. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, first of all, Adam made the first, rookie mistake. Tried to interrupt you during news. The only, you never interrupt.
That's the only serious time of the show?
The only serious time.
I didn't know that.
I know, but second, the lady that had the fentanyl, the blood, the heroin, and everything else she had in her pocket, how did she get back there?
I don't know. The investigation continues.
And do you just wake up in the morning and say, this morning, I think I'm going to go discharge people from the hospital, from the ER?
That's what I'm saying. We need more. There's more to this story.
According to the reports, she was unhooking IVs. She was actually unhooking their machinery.
Did you watch a couple episodes of ER reruns and decide I want to run over to
the hospital?
I'm going to go over here and just.
I can do this.
This is easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Let me grab my fentanyl vial and head down to Erlanger.
We are on the air, Adam. I don't know. I know you've had no sleep, but we are on the air. We'd like for you to leave here with a job for once. Okay. So, hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Sponsor time.
Yeah, let's keep
Which one of these do I need to read?
Oh, we're moving on now.
Baby. Moving on up to the east side.
Which one of these do I need to read?
Number 3.
Number 3, the pre-owned inventory spot. Get ready for your summer events by saving big in June. You got 2 more days to save in June at Don Ledford Pre-Owned Car, Truck, or SUV. With over 100 cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock, we'll have something for you right now, today, with new arrivals daily.
Any traffic problems
Look at the weather.
Well, no, that's later.
The weather. See, that's easier to. You can see live footage from outside. The weather looks great, as do the roads.
If this thing doesn't work out, you're not getting a job at the radio or at Debbie with Debbie now.
I know.
I just got this text. What kind of nonsense have you allowed in your studio? It's like Shaq and Charles Barkley arguing.
I'm Shaq.
Over who ate the last slice of Papa John's pizza. If you had any ratings at all, you might have just lost them.
Is this US 101 texting you?
WUSY.
Yeah.
No, that would be Aaron Weatherford. So good morning, Aaron.
Of course.
Come on.
Don't you have a ribbon to cut somewhere?
Matt Carlson, you hang with Shelton. Sorry, buddy. Why am I getting all these? Got some more I can't mention here. But anyway, there you go, Shelton and Adam.
A lot of hate there. Just want to say.
Where is Commissioner Rogers? He's
in Nationals.
Yeah, he's in Nationals. By the way, Adam brought this up off the air, but these Nationals, these dance Nationals.
Which one is the Nationals?
Listen, you go to the World Series in baseball, you're at the World Series. There's no other World Series.
Yeah, that's true.
But these dance Nationals, it's a scam. It's bigger than a Ponzi scheme because there are 47 Nationals.
Yeah.
Which one's the National?
Josh Rogers and his family, they're at Nationals. I see another Facebook friend. They're going to St. Louis for Nationals.
John Wilson and his family at the Nationals.
It's not cheap to go to these things. I think you're right. It is a scam.
It's a scam.
So,
somebody's making a fortune.
So this reminds me, and Shelton will know this, maybe you will, but back in the day we had the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, but you had like 20 territories.
Yes.
And so maybe this is similar. Maybe it's like the NWA, and I don't know who.
Mid-South Wrestling.
Mid-South, yeah.
Texas Wrestling.
Texas, California, St. Louis.
But it's Nationals.
Well, but it's
not Southeasternals.
No,
okay.
No. No, but we had the National Wrestling Alliance and Ric Flair, of course. He united, and he's a uniter, not a divider. And so he united the championship. Back in the day, it's like, so maybe that's what this is.
It could be.
Well, it's just a question. Hey, Gideon, can you put up the Simmons Bank celebration list? Let's we
have some corrections. We have some corrections, by the way.
Oh, do we? All right.
Yeah.
I'll just go over to you guys.
Rodney Murray is not 61. I was just taking a stab in the dark. He's 59.
We thought he was 73 if you're going by appearance.
His wife called in. Charlie Ellis, we really don't know how old he is.
Well, he's not aging.
Tyler Jobe, we do know 17 years old today. And Brian Fretwell, who is taking his pilot's license test today, is 55.
See, and that's troubling that they would give him a pilot's license. I mean,
well, they haven't yet.
Yeah, that's
a good point.
Let's not get the cart before the horse here.
There's still time. There's still time.
And who knows? I mean, well, we'll see how the FAA feel. Maybe he could fly some United Airlines planes since nobody's flying on them right now.
Very true. Very true.
Good Lord, and they're blaming the FAA.
What happened there?
Well, nobody's flying or sleeping in airports for a week. No kidding.
For United Airlines?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I actually, when I was flying back from the College World Series, the stewardess in the very back of the plane, because that's where we end up getting our tickets, said that Delta is now 147% booked for the entire summer.
How do you do that?
Because they lost enough staff members to other airlines that they're now overbooked for the entire summer. And she said they got an email that some of the incentives not to fly could get up to $3,000 not to fly.
Book up.
I did.
Wow.
I just booked 4.
Yeah, book 4. You're not going to get
I'm not
them.
going to work the rest of the year. This is my plan. This is my plan to get rich. Is book
Larry McDaniel
$12,000 gets you through December.
Do I ever work?
Yeah. He was bragging on your blazer, and he said the Shelton never work anymore.
Peter Millar blazer, by the way.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was.
It was very nice.
I've met Peter Millar, by the way, at College World Series.
There is a Peter Millar?
Well, it's not his real name, but he created Peter Millar, but now he owns which I think Larry also carries, Turtleson. He now owns Turtleson, which is Johnson City. They make all the clothing in Johnson City.
Larry's got Turtleson?
Yep. He doesn't, Larry? You need to get that
That's a great
really
line of shirts.
Is it really?
Oh, they're fantastic.
He told me yesterday he's getting more volunteer traditions in by the day. Oh, getting ready for football season.
Absolutely.
Is he getting the dog collars? Are they back in stock? The Volunteer Traditions dog collar. I've been waiting for 2 years.
I'm going to let that sit there for a second. What is
what website you've been going
to?
God,
it's not in stock on their website either.
I mean, we are on the air.
George W. Doodle needs a new collar. I've been looking to
Okay.
I thought you were talking about like you a human.
No.
We're talking about your typical Thursday night. Come on. 8:26. Mount Olive Freedom Celebration at Broadley Square Mall, July 4th, the biggest fireworks show in Cleveland history. Sponsored by Cleveland Ford and the City of Cleveland, with patriotic soundtrack on Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 while you watch the fireworks. Our live Mix 104.1 broadcast begins at 7. The Mount Olive Freedom Celebration, July 4th at Broadley Square Mall, the biggest fireworks show in Cleveland history. Sponsored by Cleveland Ford and the City of Cleveland. Soundtrack on Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3. July 4th, Broadley Square Mall, Mount Olive Freedom Celebration.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made from scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, and many more.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Good morning, everybody. At 8:30, and coming up, we're going to be joined by Hall of Fame Harlem Globetrotter legend, Showtime Paul Gaffney, going to talk about his academy that he has started here in Cleveland. More on that in a moment. 8:31 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, and we'll see if Adam can actually put numbers and letters together in just a second.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable upgrade.
No, do a river dance to it.
This weather
No,
forecast is
hang on, Bridget. I tell you what,
Bridget.
Who wants to do this?
I do. Let's do it together.
Like harmony?
Every other day. I'll take today.
Thursday.
Are we on the air?
No.
We're going to start with the weather.
This is just rehearsal. This will never get on the air.
We're going to start with the weather. I got Thursday.
Yeah.
I got Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. You got the others. Folks, it's going to be hot. There's going to be rain, clouds, a little bit of sun, a lot of haze in the air. Stay hydrated. Stay inside. Don't be outdoors if you don't have to.
Apparently.
High in the 90s, lows in the 70s. Typical end of the June weather.
I thought Bridget was the lowest we could ever get. Or Zandra. That was terrible on Monday. Kristen was not a lot better yesterday. I don't know how Kim Gunter did with Dwayne because I wasn't here. But
I thought. Is it Doppler Debbie? Is that her name?
Doppler Debbie, yeah. Kevin Hudson branded her Doppler Debbie, Andrea's husband, her brother-in-law.
Facts.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Mark Shepard will be here, so we'll see. But see, Shepard
still looking at tomorrow's schedule.
No, Shepard's illiterate, so yeah, he'll have to memorize his. Anyway, I don't know, folks. Go outside and figure it out. Simply Bank temperature is 65 degrees. Hey, this week, let's actually do this today. Here in about 30 minutes. We're giving away a pair of passes to the Tennessee Aquarium for the Mix 1041, MixTV.TV Summer of Fun. This week, sponsored by Championship One Wrestling. They'll have bell time Saturday night at the old McDonald's School, the C1W Arena. And so we're giving away a pair of passes to the Aquarium. at 9 a.m. Call or text if you want to win. You can call 423-614-6499, or that's the volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line, or text the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller at eXp Realty. Again, if you're entering this contest by text, make sure and put your name on it. What?
How do you prepare your Pop-Tarts? You know, there's more than there's like 4 opportunities on the side of this box for how to prepare your Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Put them in the freezer. Have you ever done that?
Never done that.
Me neither.
Now, we had Holly Goins was here from TVFCU, and she gave us another life hack. She said that you can dip your Oreo in sour cream, and it tastes like cheesecake. And I said, well, congratulations, you're going to put Sweet Caroline's out of business.
I could see that.
I had never thought of that. Holly at TVFCU in Athens. That's what she said.
Remove from foil before microwaving.
Are you talking about a Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just a
anyway, so if you want to win a pair of passes to the aquarium, call or text till 9, 423-614-6499. Also, this week a Mix 30, which is presented by TVFCU Mortgage Department. When you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal, and we'll send Shelton and Adam out and appraise your home. This week is Mount Olive Ministries.
What you want it to be.
Exactly. They're giving away a $100 gift card to Chili's, but here's the real, and I love Chili's, but here's the real prizes. Tuesday night, Shelton, in your estimation, Adam's from Dayton, Ohio, so he doesn't count.
That's true.
In your estimation, I'm serious, where does the fireworks rank on attendance at the events in Cleveland of the year? Now let's think. So we think about the parade, the Christmas parade. We think about the block party. We think about the intervention for Adam Lewis. So the crowds.
I would think 4th of July. I think the fireworks is number one. I
Really?
I really do. I think
we don't have to say this
number one.
No,
James Sears.
But I think it's not just the people that park at the mall. We're talking about and people are parking everywhere to see these fireworks, because where they shoot them, you can see them from a lot of different places. But I think the overall attendance, or eyeballs on the event, I think fireworks is number one. I tell you, I'd be interested, though, between number 2 and 3. It's definitely between the block party and the Christmas parade. The Christmas parade is so long that I would think there's more people at that. But you start looking at some of the pictures of the block party, and it's such a concentrated area. But I would say Christmas parade 2, block party 3.
Can I, well, and if anybody has any other ideas on that, or we're missing something, we're talking about Cleveland. I'm not talking about Chattanooga or wherever. If you have an idea on this, call or text us 423-614-6499. Now, Shelton and Adam, you would think, because a lot of times when we have estimations of crowds in cities around America, we cite the police. So you would think that our new lieutenant, Evie West, would be able to give us some kind of estimation.
Do you get promotions within the city police department for vacation time? Because
for how many days you take off?
I mean, it's like the more you're not there, the more you're promoted. Because how do you get promoted when you're never at work?
NBC says the more you know.
Well, but I would think that if I would love to know if Evie actually will be in town first. And
she usually comes to that. No, she'll be there.
Okay, so so number 2, I would love for them to guesstimate and do that. Don't they do it by cars? They just kind of count the cars and average 3 per car.
Ronnie Brock, the late great Ronnie Brock at North Cleveland Church of God, he said this himself. He would count the cars at North Cleveland and multiply by 9. That's how he count the crowd.
Evangelistically speaking.
Adam, you're the assistant of the Bradley County Mayor, at least for today. I don't know after this appearance.
Until 9.
I don't know.
But
haven't been in the office yet.
What do you think the biggest events in Cleveland are? Where does the fireworks fall on that?
I got to believe the parade's bigger than that.
Really, you think so? Well, but it's so long.
I don't know.
But you have people that park up toward the Y. You have people that near Jordan's. You have people that park,
you can see them. Trust me.
Food Line.
Yeah.
All those parking lots are full.
Okay.
What do they say the number at the block party is? Alan Jones would know this. Is it 25,000?
That's 30 sometimes. They had 30 for Little Richard. Now, when Little Richard, they had 30. Well, that was the year that Alan brought in Little Richard, Beaver, and Wally, and Eddie Haskell.
That's true.
From Leave It to Beaver. That's 30,000.
30,000. There's probably more than that, the fireworks.
We'll start reading the phone book here in a minute. It is 22 before the hour, and well, it's my fault. I brought it up. Let's go to the sports report, and then we're going to have a Hall of Fame Harlem Globetrotter. Showtime Paul Gaffney, my buddy, is coming in here in just a moment, talk about his academy. Do that in a second. But first, we've already done that. First, let's do this.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Hoodies, believe it or not, even performance slacks by Tommy Hilfiger and Crown crafted by Peter Millar, along with other national sportswear lines like Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Southern Marsh, Coastal Cotton, Volunteer Traditions, and Johnny O. Check them out and let them dress you from head to toe at the Town Squire, locally owned and operated. Thank you for allowing them to serve you all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, 1717 Key Street, Northwest Cleveland, Tennessee, in the Stewart Park Plaza. All right, hey, I got some updated information, Adam, about the Town Squire. The Town Squire is your complete men's store. They're celebrating 46 years in the Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. Great prices, great selection. Larry and his staff have been outfitting their customers since 1970. Come on in, Showtime. Since 1977, from hats to shoes, all sale priced. And come in and check us out and walk out in comfort style. And we're going to have a big announcement here in a couple of weeks about Larry's Town Squire Students of the Year. Oh. So it's a big deal there. Shelton's leaving. You would like to say goodbye to everyone. Is that right?
Oh, I didn't know I had to sign off, but...
well, you don't have to. You said you were leaving.
Well, no,
we're getting ready to leave.
You said you owed Showtime money, so you're leaving.
Yeah, well, we played a game of 21. You know, he hit a 3 at the end. Listen, I backed, don't let him lie to you. I backed him down the block a few times. You know, I went to work on him. But,
yeah, right.
It's a little fadeaway J.
I believe that.
But
I was nervous.
He was nervous. You know, but once he got his footing, and I don't know, he kept going over in the crowd throwing water up in the stands. Like, what are you doing over there?
That's motivation.
Yeah. So, listen, a true Hall of Famer here.
You got it.
Unlike the rest of us, nobodies. But,
that's right.
No, hey, they're doing a great job over there.
Yeah.
That's and the kids he's got that are over there right now, I see them. They walk right in front of my house a lot, going up to the store and stuff, and going back. I mean, respectful. I mean, he's doing a great job, molding young minds, putting them in positions to succeed. And I tell you, it's a blessing to have him in Cleveland.
Well, it's not too late for you if you'd like to sign up. Maybe they can take some senior citizen.
No, when he hit that 3, I was done with it.
Thank you, Shelton. My buddy, Paul Gaffney. Showtime, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Steve?
Buddy, I'm doing good. You know Adam Lewis, Bradley County Mayor's office. So I'm going to take this stupid thing. They were talking about how Pop-Tart's going to kill you earlier. Listen, Paul, let's talk about your academy. Just for those new people to Cleveland, would you just fill us in on it?
It's the nation's first Teams College Preparatory Christian Academy for sports enthusiasts. Teams is a new learning model that stands for technology, engineering, athletics, mathematics, and science, where we take the concepts of STEM and view them through the lenses of athletics. While we focus also on the careers in sports, the non-physical careers in sports like sports medicine, sports marketing, sports communication, sports nutrition, things that really society doesn't show you what sports is really about until you retire or you just don't know. And also one of the things is that we do have 9, we will be up to 9 different physical sports. Basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, track, soccer, esports, competitive cheer, and competitive dance.
Wow.
Yeah, and so this fall it's big. We're redoing a lot of things. We're going after school programs that is non-traditional. That be a lot of sports focused after school programs, programs with our esports stuff, things of that nature that we'll be able to have the community be involved and come over. I mean, training, things like that. We do training now, basketball training. You know, on the field we do baseball training, softball training, also soccer training outside on soccer field. So we do a lot of different things. We're creating the ultimate sports destination.
Paul Gaffney joins us, Hall of Famer, Harlem Globetrotter, for what, 15 years, I believe?
15 years, yes.
What inspired you to do this? What really gave you the idea, the motivation to do this?
I can't say but what truly happened. In December of '99, I woke up and I heard sports and education. I was like, sports and education? What are you talking about? You know, I just started writing from that standpoint, and I was still traveling. I used to go to all the venues that we played in, all the little different schools or sports campuses that were there to see, you know, just getting ideas, seeing what talking about, and it just developed into this incredible, I guess, ideal program that we have for GAPA.
Yeah, and it's I would think Cleveland, Tennessee is just primed for something like this because of the massive interest in athletics and sports, the talent that's here, but then also the educational part of that is absolutely huge, especially in this area.
Right. It's in the middle of everything, and Cleveland is growing. Cleveland is one of those cities that, if you're going to get into a ground floor, not even ground floor, because y'all been doing a lot of stuff here, but being into something that's growing and growing fast, and it has an international appeal. Our school last year, for our first year, we represented 6 different countries.
My goodness.
And so this year is, I could tell you this, and this is the first time I announced this, ESPN is not too far away.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you that right now. ESPN is not too far away.
I love that.
We're getting some, and girls and boys basketball. That's been our first focus, of course. But the other sports, that track and field, baseball, we're looking for some good coaches. We look for good coaches, good people, that good character, because again, a lot of your memories, if you played youth sports or anything of that nature, were your coaches. They're like your parents. That's right. And we want some people that can help grow people, not just tear them down. And you got to have some tough love. I'm not into, and I'm not, nothing against the YMCA. Let me put it that way. I'm not into the everybody get a trophy, because in life everybody don't get a trophy. But you work hard. You give your best every day. You be respectful. You do things that that can get you that way. And everybody that's out there, everybody's a leader. It's just what you lead and how you lead. And so we want to make sure that we not only an incubator. Our main focus out there, and I know I'm kind of rambling, but our main focus is preparing sports enthusiasts for college, careers, and life. That is our daily focus. And that's what we do.
Okay. All right. So now, how can people get more information? What do they need to do?
Well, you can go on our website at www.gapacademy.org, or you can call us at we got 2 numbers now, 423-310-6115. That's our new one. And you can go on all our social media. Social media is Gap Academy TN for all social media outlets. And you know, one of the things another news I'm gonna tell you on this one. We're having 3 major events so far, and it seems like it's growing, like people are calling. But we're having the HBCU League Combine here in August 15th.
Oh wow!
And then they're doing a celebrity. Well, they call it celebrity game, but it's more of a game to help awareness and help bring in some funding for GAPA that evening. And then in Christmas, the last weekend, I think it's the 16th, we're doing our post-grad, because not only that we have a high school, we have a post-grad for 18, 19-year-olds.
Oh, wow.
That's just graduated high school. that may not have had a opportunity or had an opportunity, want to get a better opportunity to go to different colleges, that we got into a league now that's over 20 teams from Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. Wow. So it's going to be some great talent come through here. Wow. But we're having a special tournament on the 16th of December with them. That is going to be for prevention and awareness. You're going to hear me on different platforms pretty soon of prevention and awareness of cancer, and making sure again, first of this kind that I went through the last year and a half of prostate cancer. Went surgery, rung the bell about a week and a half ago. So this whole week and a half, so we on some other platforms we want to be out. You know, I don't think God gives you things that you may go through that and overcome to help others. That's it. And so a lot of people quiet about that, but I think it needs to be known, and you know, especially in the minority sector, that you know 80% of Caucasians get checked and have prevention, and all us minorities from African Americans, Asians to Hispanics, you know, it's only 20%.
Really?
Yes, wow. They get checked and get wow. and it just need to be getting known. We just don't go to the doctor as much and think that, you know, a lot of things. And yeah, God healed us. God got different ways of doing that. Amen. And so we need to go to the doctor, need to go get checked up. So that game in December is going to be more of a awareness tournament. Some proceeds, a lot of proceeds will go into prevention and stuff of that nature. And then in January, I think that's around Martin Luther King weekend, we call it the Dream On Tournament. Wow. And we're going to have we're working on some big names coming through, just maybe Oak Hill or IMG coming through here with some tournaments that it would be rival to a few tournaments that you heard. What's great about that, well, I can't say the sponsor's name right now. We haven't worked out the details, but it's going to be a sponsor that everybody's going to love. So for that one, that's a special tournament. So we got a lot of different things going on.
Unbelievable. Paul Showtime Gaffney, Harlem Globetrotter Hall of Famer. Again, let's get the website, the phone number out there one more time again.
It's GAP Academy. It's GAPA Academy. Take the other A off. Just GAP Academy. GAPacademy.org, and then it's Gap Academy TN for all social media outlets, and it's 423-310-6115. Yeah, 6115.
It's a new number.
It's a new number.
I'm just trying to get you to practice.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. So if kids need training, just want to come out, want to be, sponsors. Our first year we were infants out there. We were walking. We was crawling. Yeah. And so people like yourself, Steve, I would always want to say thank you for being available, having us come and talk, inviting us here. It's been great. Bridget's almost like my wife, because every time you talk to Bridget, she always want to get some money.
Hey, Gideon, save that one. That's a promo. You'll hear that again.
But I love Bridget. She's wonderful. Great. Yeah. So
she's at the beach.
Yeah, I know she's having a great time right now.
Well, Paul, God bless you. Listen, you're welcome anytime.
Thank you so much.
And I did not realize what you've been through health-wise. I thank the Lord that you're much better, and you say you rang the bell. That's your final treatment, is that right?
Yeah, final treatment.
God bless you, buddy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, listen, like we said, there's so much coming up, and we're so excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to see you again.
Thank you, Cleveland, for letting us be here, and thank you for all the people that's coming and be on board and being sponsors. And it just don't have to be a sponsor to the events. Just we could put your name on the fence.
There we go.
Wall. So it's a lot of different things we could do.
Let's do it. And we're so glad to have you in Cleveland.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. Paul Gaffney. Paul Showtime Gaffney. We're so glad to have him in the GAPA right here on North Lee Highway in Cleveland. All right, tell you what, Adam, let's get a check. Getty, will you slap those special occasions back up there? Simmons Bank celebration list. We'll get Adam to congratulate some people here.
Yeah, we've got 4 today. I'm sure there's more than that, but
that's all they'll tell us.
That's right. Have a good day. Rodney Murray celebrating a birthday today. Charlie Ellis, our friend Brian Fretwell, and Tyler Jobe turning 17 today.
Will be a senior at Walker Valley, so there you go. All right, 7 before the hour. Coming up, we'll draw for a pair of passes to the Tennessee Aquarium, which you can register for at call or text us. If you're texting in, folks, make sure and put your name on it. And just put aquarium. That way, we got a lot of contests going right now. 423-614-6499. We'll announce the winner of the aquarium passes here in just a few moments.
Come check out the savings for June at Mountain View Nissan.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here. At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Good morning and a happy Thursday to you. You know, today is a storm alert weather day, and there's really a few different factors at play of why we have it as a storm alert weather day. First up, particularly this morning, it has to do with the air quality. We have a combination of wildfire smoke and ozone together. Now, the good news is we will see some improvements for air quality as the day progresses, but certainly since yesterday evening through the overnight hours, it has gotten worse, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But second, let's look at this. The heat. Today is our transition day, so rising heat and humidity today. It'll peak tomorrow and Saturday, but we already want you to be aware of that heat too. The third factor, this is the one that's a little bit more of a question mark, are storms. So we will have the potential for a few rounds of storms, not just today, but in tomorrow into Saturday. And within that, an isolated severe risk, most particularly gusty wind. The problem is there's quite a bit of inconsistency on exact coverage and timing for these. We mainly have to wait for those storm complexes to develop to the north of us and then be able to track them from there. But I just want to plant that seed so you have it in your mind. If there is a storm, we do have that isolated severe risk. All right, so let's talk about that first point, and that was the air quality. This is a look at our air quality index. Remember from a few weeks ago, good and moderate are generally acceptable. Anything from that orange level and up is considered unhealthy. And unfortunately, this morning in Chattanooga, we're in that unhealthy category. Most of our area outside of the city is in this orange category, but overall, that's still something you want to be aware of. So the biggest factor this morning has to do with wildfire smoke, but here's the good news, that wildfire smoke will decrease as we go through the day today. Unfortunately, though, the ozone levels will increase as that heat starts to build up. So what are we looking at then for our AQI forecast today? Well, as I already mentioned, the scenic city right now is in that red category, that unhealthy one. Now, for today, we will see some improvement, so dropping back down to that moderate category, but it will be in the upper end at that level 100, so that's the very top end. So I would say if you have some respiratory issues, something to consider as far as your outdoor activities go today. The next factor then is the heat. So first up, it's pretty still comfortable outside right now. A couple of degrees warmer than yesterday. We're at 72 in Chattanooga, but still have the 60s for Cleveland, Dalton, and Athens at this time. If you want to take a walk in the park, if you need to do some work outside, of course, your coolest hours today will be during the morning time. So 72 degrees at 8 a.m. By noon, it's going to be in the mid 80s with a mostly sunny sky. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's where we're going to have those 90s. So 92 at that point with a mix of sun and clouds. So we will have a few additional clouds that move into our area this afternoon. As we look at our max heat index for the next 5 days, we have seen these decrease some as our storm chances have increased. So at least that's some good news, but we do still have some triple digits in the forecast. So today maxing out at about 97, but 105 on Friday, Saturday, 103 on Sunday. So certainly days we want you to take care of yourself and check on others because of that heat and humidity. Now, for your morning commute, it's very quiet outside right now. We generally have clear skies across the Tennessee Valley, but when we talk about today into tomorrow, we do have to take into account our severe outlook. So when we look at today and tonight, our area is highlighted under this level 1 marginal risk, so we could see an isolated severe storm possible. Primary threat will be damaging wind gusts, but isolated hail is on the table too. And then tomorrow, almost the exact same setup because those storms will start to the north of us and slide down into our area. So for Friday, we're split between that level 1 and level 2. And again, damaging wind gusts are going to be the biggest risk. So I know that was a lot to take in, but today, tomorrow, Saturday, all storm alert weather days. Heat and humidity, big factor, especially tomorrow and Saturday. We also have that risk for an isolated severe storm. Again, I know the timing is a little bit off on that. It's something that we just want you to be aware of because it kind of depends on how those storms develop closer to Illinois, and then we'll just be tracking them south into our area.